Welcome to sakura-con parody panel. It's a party in there. It will be starring these individuals showing up. But just to warn you, there will be some inappropriate humor. So you are warned and do enjoy. Have a great day. YouTube accounts. Haha.
Could be more like thundercatlord and you foolish procopions. Listen to me talking all the time. Get it.
Well, that's the worst thundercatlord I ever heard.
My daughter likes it. Then again, she's only 4 months old.
Alrighty, next question from the crowd. That has increased in size again. You're all around the edges. This is insane. Alrighty, so who has a question? You were next, sorry.
Right, so have you ever had trouble with getting good audio or even decent quality audio recordings? And if so, how do you like it?
Everyone has their own way of doing it. For me, I stole part of my friend's home studio. He actually built his own home studio in his basement. He had a bunch of scrap soundproofing pieces, so I made a box to go around my budget mic. So I wrapped it all around, and I did not break it. I put a nail in it, it's fixed.
You brought it over and you broke it. It was sad.
Well, I didn't even need to use it. You remember so much stuff on the walls. That's serious. I like
Admit it. My house is better.
Your house is better. Because you're there and I love you.
Aww.
Gross. You shut your whore. Hey, I like being with a girl. That's not gay at all. I like a curly girl. What's wrong with that?
What about Brian?
now that's straight. Look at that man. Look at that man. It takes a real man to be with a man. Alrighty. How do you guys do yourselves around?
I think in the beginning a lot of people had trouble with their mic quality and recording quality, maybe because they didn't really know any better. Because I know for a lot of people in the beginning it's like,
I'm going to be doing a version of Bleach, and this is my Ichiko song voice.
I am Ichiko Kurosaki. This is my Bankai. It is also retarded.
Yeah, a lot of people like to use headsets. It's low budget, and some people can make them work. At least for parody, HBI2K has been using it for years. You know, it works for him. But generally speaking, people don't use them because it's a lot easier to have a mic stand and like a desk stand, not necessarily a stand up. But if you want like the best acting you can possibly have, you're standing, you have a filter, you have padding. You know, you can build yourself a studio like Cheese Man does, or you can just
go to the Voice Acting Alliance because everyone goes there.
Yeah.
Good point. The VA is serious business. For those who have not heard, it's a place where amateur voice actors go and practice. I'm actually on there. A lot of us are actually on there. We try for different random jobs.
And if you're good enough, you could be a semi-pro, which are serious business.
Oh yeah. Okay, talk about any acting and voice acting, and in the lower rung, there's so much egotism. It is scary. Because none of these people are professional and they act like, yeah, I'm this one dub that got 5,000 views. It's awesome. I just want to go. I played the main character of some show that got 1 million views. And I go to cons as guests. Oh man, that just came out of nowhere. And I've been in a pro dub. Oops. You know, it's just people need to everyone should just have fun. You're not doing this professionally. Don't act like it's super serious. I don't know what this means. This means calm the F down. Just do this when I'm being too loud, everyone, okay?
Brian was meeting.
Oh, I get what you're doing. You're thrusting when you're doing that.
Yeah, people can't see underneath.
Alright. Okay, Ash, they want another question. Who wants another question? Who wants to ask another question?
We got one there.
Where? I can't see the room's full. But yeah.
At Team 4-star, whose idea was Ghost Mappa?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter who came up with it! It was actually first night scripting we came up with it because we were running some intro jokes and we realized, Mappa's going to be funny. We can't kill him in permanent death because he's such a big black hole of comedy that we created. So literally the first script was written. We talked to Lanny, 5 o'clock at night, me and Kaiser, because I kind of got Kaiser, I kind of poked him until he had talked to Moscow about being Goku in the series we're coming up with. And Moscow was like, Goku? Okay. But he loves playing Goku so much. He likes playing the main shonen hero, and he's really good at it. His screams are epic, and his acting's hilarious. But the first night, at 5 o'clock, we talked to Lanny. Lanny's like, I don't know, there's some other, DBZ Abridged. One of them has like a K subscribers. I don't want to like really intrude on them.
DBZ Real Abridged.
5 in the morning. Script for 1 is done, go snap is planned. That's the exact choreography of how it, choreography, that's exact chronological order. Yeah. I used to word with 4 syllables correctly. Thank you! I love you! Well, that's what really, but actually, right before when we were doing 10, I was actually listening to Ghostbusters and I'm like, oh my god, this would be perfect if we tacked that on. So I actually ended up singing that the day before.
I have to sing it here, you know.
I'm not going to sing. I'll do that near the end. Please don't.
Sing it, sing it, sing it, sing it, sing it, sing it.
Don't do it too loud, though.
Go snapper! That's how it's done. Can't beat my, oh no they can't beat my sin. What? What does that mean? That means stop, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Go, snapper! You have that on your phone?
Yes.
Give me a high five. How would you do that?
I used to have killing in the name of on my phone.
Killing in the name of some crappy cover getting 100K, 1,000 views. The worst singing voice ever. I didn't even do joke lyrics. I just sang the song. All right, we got a really highly raised question right there. Let's go ahead. Yeah, you man.
Actually, how did that come about? The killing in the name of.
Well, it was just a quick toss and joke. Kaiser was writing the script for it, and I'm like, we were talking about how "Killing in the Name of" actually was the #1 song this year because it was the big FU to America. What was it? The X Factor for kind of rigging who gets #1 around Christmas because X Factor finishes and the guy who wins debuts his big song in the final show, and that usually gets put to #1. So what the internet, and by internet I mean Beep-chan, which we will refer to it as. We all go to Beep-chan. We can't reference Beep-chan.
I don't. You just.
But it was a big internet mission to get "Killing in the Name of" by Rage Against the Machine to be the #1 song, and that became the #1 song. So this guy did his big debut, #2 behind some song that came out 15 years earlier. So and it was a quick toss and joke, and Napa sings "Killing in the Napa." Killing in the name of! And that was it. And then people, all the comments were, where's that song? I downloaded it for that song. And I'm like, oh, we gotta do it then. Oh well, I'll sing the lyrics. And I just pulled up the script and I just sang the lyrics to the song. And we posted it. That's really all that came of it. Alrighty, so next question to the crowd. You right there, good sir.
Well, have you seen the 2 video game abridged series, Metal Gear Solid?
Yes.
We love Lord Bros. I love it.
Metal Gear Solid Bridge is amazing.
Also, Legend of Zelda abridged.
I do not. I
Someone that rhymes with Adam West's Wap Dog.
Now here's the thing. Adam West Lapdog is a funny guy. Don't really find his abridged series funny.
He suffers from having. He can't voice act that well. Apparently, he's a funny guy. I've never spoken to him, but everyone speaks highly of him. But his show itself isn't that funny. But Metal Gear Solid is a more positive note. His show was great. He was actually Princess Snake on Dragon Ball Z Abridged. That's just the guy who did. Yeah, get the joke, Princess Snake. Snake, we're so creative. That is the joke. Oh yeah, he's doing the second game. I can't wait for what he does with Fat Man. That's gonna be so funny. I can't spoil. But do we have another question? Okay, one more question. I think we should do. Do we have a
full room and no questions?
We got the scripts.
There we go.
Okay, one question right there. You're the last one for this time. A bitch in ghost shirt. Well, for about $50 mine. But no. Oh, what? No. Actually, at the Snafu comic booth, which is in the vendor room right now, they actually have a bunch of shirts. Funny story, when we're getting off the elevator, someone actually, at the hotel, someone actually asked me, where'd you get that shirt? Oh, the Snafu comic booth. And I just went up and like, didn't know who I was. It's funny. Alrighty, so we're going to hand out the scripts for the Sydney scripts. What is this? I haven't read this yet.
It's some excerpt from a scene from Dr.
Oh crap. Okay. Now, we need a monkey to run the mic around different people because we only have 2. I'll be the monkey. I'll be the monkey. You gonna be the monkey?
I'm sure.
Hey, I want Donkey Kong monkey. Diddy Kong. That's better. Okay. That's a good one.
Oh my god. Gorillas aren't monkeys, they're apes.
Technically, I failed school, okay?
That explains a lot. It's closer together.
Okay.
That would make sense that you can go like this.
Change places. Right. Change places. You've been one of
Switch places. Tea time.
Bear with them, bear with guys.
Okay, so we gotta.
Okay, we need to quickly cast these characters. The hostess, the doctor, Professor Hobbs. Okay, you're Professor Hobbs.
I'm Professor Hobbs.
You're Professor Hobbs.
I'm Professor Hobbs.
TehExorcist, you're the doctor.
What?